I've often used a ball of string or yarn when working with a team or a group to help them represent and understand the networks that they have between them. So standing in a circle, they might toss the ball across to different people that they work with ordinarily, and then eventually we have a big web that is connecting everybody. And people can then see the effect when one person pulls too much or when someone is missing from the circle. And I thought we might try something like that today. So I hope you'll indulge for a moment or two, and I've got something like that for us to do. So when we're weaving, there are two kinds of thread. If you would just take that and gently pass it to the person behind you and keep it going past behind. And just pass it back. So, that's okay. You can just hang on to the end of it, Emma. It doesn't have to be tied up here. Just hang on to the end of it, Emma, and pass the rest back. And you got the idea already. How did you know that that one was there? So there are some... Fred, did you start that one? And Judy, there's a red one. So there are two types of thread that are used in weaving. There are the ones that go the lengthwise, which are called the warp, right? So the warp are the ones that stay in one place, and when the thread gets to the back, if you can bring it to the forward, bring it forward again so we have more warp happening. And then the ones that go the other way are the wep, right? So you want to just pass that through this side. And Mary Alice and Peter, you've got one going there. So just keep passing it through. So you can just go ahead and just pass it to her. And you've got some coming the other way. Go, let's hand it to someone behind you. So, and Ron, there's at the little bricks there's some green that you can pass that way. And Austin, there's some, have you got that going? And so, okay, so that's okay. What? Why the lines? These are like, it's like we're weaving. Like we're making a big. It represents the fabric we made together. We've done it. So Fred pointed out something that I hadn't realized, or Josh pointed out something that I hadn't realized. Send this, pass some to these folks here. They need some warp there. Okay, Josh asked a very important question. It's, what's all this string for? So thank you. And he made a pun, because if you ever need a joke, you go to Josh on Sunday morning. Yes, we're representing our connections, and we're weaving. We are a community of weavers. And as Josh mentioned, when we've got all this done, I'll let you say it. Can you explain what you said?
We've done it.
So we've done a lot. We've done a lot. We're a church of weavers, a church that weaves its community. We founded the Community Collaborative for Guilford. We've rebuilt our playgrounds so that anyone from town can come play and make new friends. We support the homeless. We stand with our Jewish and Muslim neighbors. And we declare that Black Lives Matter, and we listen for the voice of the still speaking God. So I'd like those of you who have a piece of the warp to raise it up. That's the ones going this way. And that's interesting. The web rises at the same time. Okay. Okay. All right. So just about anything we do gets better with the help of other people. That's why we form teams. That's why we form community. Just about anything big or bold or worth doing, it takes the effort of a community to do it. It takes the effort of many people twisting, binding, and pulling together. So you can relax and put your arms down if you wish. So one of the many things that I've learned from being a member of this community and this congregation is that building community is not something that they do. It's something that we do. A community is built intentionally by those who step up and those who show up, those who say, yes, I'll add my special thread to help weave a community into a whole piece of cloth. Each of us, of course, is a thread, a different color to be added to the tapestry. Each of us can be a weaver connecting folks one to another. And I want to share a poem that I found by Danusha Limaris called Small Kindnesses. She writes, I've been thinking about the way when you walk down a crowded aisle, people pull in their legs to let you by, or how strangers will say, bless you, when someone sneezes, a leftover from the bubonic plague. Don't die, we are saying. And sometimes when you spill lemons from your grocery bag, someone else will help you pick them up. Mostly, we don't want to harm each other. We want to be handed our cup of coffee hot and to say thank you to the person handing it, to smile at them and for them to smile back, for the waitress to call us honey when she sets down the bowl of clam chowder, and for the driver in the red pickup truck to let us pass. We have so little of each other now, so far from tribe and fire, only these brief moments of exchange. What if they are the true dwelling of the holy, these fleeting temples that we make together when we say, here, have my seat. Go ahead, you first. I like your hat. So you can be the warp, a strong, steady thread going the length, the whole distance. You can be the weft, connecting, adding flexibility, color, and pattern. You can be the shuttle, gliding across, in and out, over and under, making it easy for everyone to create a whole fabric. You can be a patch, mending broken hearts, binding frayed trust. Or you can be a cable, bridging an ideological divide. Each of us is essential to the whole. Each of us must be a weaver. So when you're about to say, why Or when will they ever stop instead and ask yourself, is anyone else doing it? And if the answer is, nope, I'm afraid not, then you know, oh, maybe I ought to be doing it myself. Amen.